Alright, what's up YouTube? MustangMatt here, again bringing you guys another brand new video. And today I'm going to be filming a how-to video, and it's going to be how to paint your brake calipers. So basically anyone that wants to either paint their old ones, or like me, I'm going to be painting some new ones here that are going to go on my car. But you can paint any old calipers you want, or if they're on your car too. Mine are actually off the car. So but yeah, I'm going to go over the steps basically on how to paint them. Really simple. Should only cost you about 10 bucks to paint them. That's how much I paid for my paint. But I'll show you guys the brakes, and I got to take them apart a little bit here. So I'll switch camera angles and we'll get started. Alright guys, so I got the brakes here, and I'm going to go ahead and start getting them all torn apart. But basically, if your brakes are already on your car, your calipers I should say, if they're already on your car, you're going to obviously have to remove the tires to get to them. So start by doing that. That would be your first step, and then removing the caliper from the disc is probably another good idea. I'm not too sure obviously because mine are already off the car. These are brand new. I'm just going to be painting them all black again. These are some PBR brakes for I think 94 to 95 to 04, something like that. But these are the GT and Cobra, the Mustang brakes. But anyways, they came just already refurbished, so I just want to add a nice coat of black to them. So I'm going to start by tearing them all apart. And then once I have them all apart, then I'll start painting them. This is the paint that I'm going to be using. It's just VHT caliper paint, but this is gloss black. You can do any color you want because they have a lot of colors. But I picked this up from Summit Racing for like 10 bucks. So one can here should do both these brakes, I would hope. So yeah, I'm going to start taking these all apart, and then I'll pick back up once I have them all apart. Alright guys, so I got the calipers all taken apart as you saw, but I got these brackets that I'm going to paint as well, I think, because this one's not painted as well as it should have been, so I'm going to just redo them both anyways, and then that way I will have matching everything. It'll all look the same. And then these two, if you look really closely, aren't matching either, so that's why I'm painting them black anyways, the actual caliper part. But I got them all torn apart now. As you can see, all these pieces, a lot of these weren't greased as well as they could have been either, so I got to do that. And then also on this one, the rubber seal right here is popping out, and I've been trying to get it back in for about 10 minutes and can't get it back in already. So I'm just going to go ahead and start sanding these now. I'm just going to use some extra sandpaper that I have laying around, and then once I get them roughed up and sanded up a little bit, then I'm just going to start painting them. So yeah, I'll update you once I get that done. Alright guys, what's up? So got them all hung here. I just did up some sort of wire contraption here on my garage door, but I got them all taped up and they're all sanded. So now pretty much next step's just going to be painting them. So the paint that I am using I showed once already. But here it is. It's a VHT caliper paint. You can find it at Summit Racing. But that's what I'm going to be spraying them with. Probably do a couple coats, 3 or 4. And then once I'm done with that, I'll get back to you guys. But yeah, pretty much last step here. And obviously important stuff on here is your cylinders where I taped. They're rubber if they're not removed, especially if you don't have these removed from your car, your actual vehicle. They're going to be hard to tape up and that kind of stuff, but you want to make sure they're all taped up. And then I plugged up holes on these, covered those, just all the stuff that you don't want paint on, basically. But if they're on the car, it's a lot harder to do. So luckily mine are all off and torn apart. But you basically just want to tape those things up and make sure that no paint will get on there. And yeah, other than that, you're good to go. You're good to start spraying. So check back in after this. Alright, what's up guys? So just want to make sure my mic was on. But I've got the last coat done now on the brakes, and they turned out pretty good so far, and used almost that whole can, so that was about the right amount for a pair of brakes, pair of brake calipers. So if you're doing the whole car, you're probably going to want to get 2. And I also did a little bit other stuff too. The little whatever you call those, the second part of the brakes I painted as well. So but yeah, that's them. So I'm gonna let them dry now the rest of the night probably, or later this night I will go ahead and bolt them back together and show you guys that. So for now they're done, they're just drying, and get back to you guys later when I get them back together.